Hello everyone and welcome back to another one with us, the Review Bros, and today we're going to be taking a look at a testosterone booster actually, so something a little bit different to normal. It's called Prime Male, it's from Raw Ambition, and we're going to put it through all the usuals, the taste, the price, the label and the effects. Is it going to be worth you picking up? And please do like the video, drop below your thoughts on this product. Is it something you'd consider picking up personally? And if you are new here, please do hit that subscribe button, tick the bell icon, all the usuals, it really does help us out. Cheers guys. Okay, so moving into taste and mixability, so these do come in a capsule form, so there isn't really too much to talk about to be honest, but they come in a nice little, easily doable capsule, yay big for comparison. So, typical capsule size, nothing excessive, very easy to do. There's actually 4 of them that you've got to get in you to do the, the suggested serving size, but like I say, no issues with it, no struggles, no repeating on you, nothing like that, so that's all there's to say on that one. Okay, so let's talk price. So how much is Prime Male Testosterone Booster going to set you back? Well, to pick it up, you head over to rawambition.com. Where it's on there, a 30 serving container will set you back $69 base price, no discounts, which works out as $2.30 a go. So it is definitely expensive. Even as testosterone boosters go, they're expensive, let alone supplements in general. So all I will say on that front is definitely keep your eyes peeled for any discounts. In fact, I think if you subscribe to them, then you get 10% off right off the bat. So that would obviously make this a little bit more worthwhile if you can do that. And that would obviously work on any of their products. But more details on that in the description box below. So do check it out if you are interested. But on the base price alone, definitely an expensive product. So let's get into that label. What are you actually getting for all that money? Let's dig into this label. So what are you really getting for 69 bucks? So obviously, like I said, 4 capsules a day gets you the serving size, and it will be something you need to take every day for that 30-day period to get max benefit out of it. Hell, you might even want to run this for 60 days at least to get the most out of it in general. But then of course you're talking double that price, so it does get seriously expensive. So there's a bunch of vitamins and minerals up the top, nothing too exciting to touch on, nothing you wouldn't see in a general multivitamin, so I'm not going to delve into that, but it's always nice to see for general health and bodily function. So what I will say about these ingredients that are coming up, the meat and potatoes of the label, is I like, for the most part, the ingredients they're using. I just wish that they would double that dosage, after, from what we've seen in the past and from delving into it a bit further prior to this review, most of these ingredients to work optimally that is, you'd want to see them at roughly twice the dosage they're listed here in the formula for 4 capsules. Of course, you could do 8 capsules, you could get the absolute top end maximum dosage of each of these ingredients by doing that, but then of course you'd cut the servings down to 15 days instead of 30, and you'd obviously double that price and it would get seriously expensive at that stage. So, with that being said, let's delve into the first ingredient, D-aspartic acid, 1600 milligrams. So obviously I've already mentioned about all the dosages, so I'm not going to mention that on every single ingredient as I go through. But D-aspartic acid, it's a kind of love it or hate ingredient. I've spoken to people that absolutely love it, they swear by it, they use it themselves. It's one of their favourite supplements to take. Personally, and from what studies we've seen, we don't think it's all too great, because the studies that we've looked into suggest that it's only effective in non-weight training adults that have low testosterone levels to start off with. So, but then at that stage, if you do have low testosterone, you might want to consider approaching your doctor for a sort of a permanent fix rather than just sort of like a 30 or 60-day supplement bash, shall we say. So it wouldn't necessarily help if you've got normal testosterone levels, in that it won't move it to then high testosterone levels. And also from the studies, like I said, if you are an athletic weight training adult, it probably won't have any effect either. So whilst it does have its usages, for someone that would probably buy a supplement like this that goes to the gym and perhaps already has normal testosterone levels, it might not do anything. But that's enough on that. I think I've waffled enough. So then let's move on to the next ingredient, ashwagandha extract 4:1, 300 milligrams. This one has a whole slew of benefits. So where do we start? Wow, okay, so it can reduce blood sugar, reduce cortisol, reduce stress and depression, boost testosterone, increase muscle mass and strength, reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, improve brain function. The list goes on, guys. It is a great ingredient, you know, it's one that I personally really like myself. So let's move on to the next ingredient on here, and that's nettle root extract 10:1, 160 milligrams. So this is nutrient dense, so that's a good start with this ingredient. So you're going to get a bunch of nutrients from it. It reduces inflammation, lowers blood pressure, and controls blood sugar levels. So a bit of a, more like a health ingredient really, more than anything else, but you know what, we'll take it. Then we move down to Asian red panak ginseng 4:1, 120 milligrams. It's an antioxidant, so it's going to help reduce inflammation, help brain function, boost your immune system, increase energy levels, and increase libido. So again, that ingredient has a whole host of benefits in and of itself as well. And then we move down to luteolin at 60 milligrams. Again, that's an antioxidant, so it's going to help with inflammation, and it does improve memory as well. So it's going to help clear up that brain fog. Well, so studies suggest. So not a bad one to see. Then we've got black pepper extract 10 milligrams, double the normal dose, so we'll give it that. That's, you know, I'm sure you guys all know that ingredient is going to help with the absorption of all these ingredients. And then wrapping off, we've got boron 5 milligrams. That's simply a mineral. It's going to help improve bone strength and potentially increase testosterone and cognition. So all in all, looking across the whole label, it is hitting a bunch of different benefits, you know, namely to optimize your brain, optimize your body, optimize your hormones, make you feel good, make you perform good, you know, all the goodies. So how does all of those ingredients translate into the real life effects? Okay, on to the most important part of the review, the effects section, the reason why you might actually pick up this product in the first place. So how did I find it in the last 3 to 4 weeks that I've been using it since getting my hands on it? For anyone who's new to these kind of things, no, it's not a steroid, you know, it's not a SARM, it's not going to shut you down, it's not going to do any of that stuff. In fact, it's the opposite to that. It's going to actually improve your hormones and the way you think and feel and perform and all the rest of it. First and foremost, who would this product be for? So first of all, it'd be for someone who doesn't mind dropping $69 on a product because, you know, base price is quite expensive. So you've got to have a bit of money, first of all. Secondly, it potentially could be worth it as part of a PCT if you've just come off cycle and, you know, and you're trying to get your testosterone levels back up to baseline. This could definitely help with that. It could even help whilst on cycle to control your stress levels, you know, with the ashwagandha or some of these other ingredients, you know, just general bodily health functioning. So it can definitely be used along those kind of lines. If you are a natural, of course, you could use these as well just as part of your general supplement stack, just to optimize yourself. If you've got, you know, if you feel perhaps your testosterone levels are a bit low, or you're a bit stressed, or, you know, you just don't feel like you're firing on all cylinders, it might be worth considering something like this just to really put you in the best environment for performance, really, in all aspects of life. So that's who I would recommend it to right off the bat. Now let's talk about what I found most noticeable in the 3 to 4 weeks that I've been using it. So I would say, first and foremost, without a doubt, increased libido is the most noticeable thing. You know, first thing in the morning, it's definitely noticeable more than normal. The next most noticeable thing that I found from this product, and probably the only other thing I've noticed from it, is reduce stress and anxiety, you know, which pre-workouts can most certainly induce into you if you're taking these high stim ones almost on a daily basis. You know, after you train, it can leave you feeling a bit, you know, anxious, a bit jittery, a bit all over the place, really. I definitely, hand on heart, found that these helped just, you know, make that aftermath of pre-workout feel a little bit more manageable. You know, I wasn't as flappy, I wasn't as anxious. I'd just get in from training and I'd feel a bit more relaxed and on the ball with things, basically. So they're the two main benefits that I noticed from this. I don't doubt that it's doing other things in the background, and I don't doubt that it would potentially work even better if you were to take double the recommended amount to get the absolute top tier dosages of all these ingredients. And I don't doubt it would work better if you took it for a longer period of time. But I'm going on the suggested serving amount for just shy of the 30 days that you've got to take it for in the one hit from the one bottle. And those are the most noticeable benefits that I've noticed. So increased sex drive, increase or decrease, should I say, in stress and anxiety. So if it sounds right for you, based on what I've just said, you know, to your discretion to some degree, based on those dosages, how many bottles you want to buy, etc, etc, then if it sounds right, definitely give it a look. Is it the best testosterone boosting, you know, a supplement that we've ever seen on the market? No. Is it the worst? Definitely not. But I would say it's definitely quite expensive for what you're getting. You know, for that price, I would probably want to be getting top, you know, the optimal dosage of all of those ingredients, not the okay dose of all of those ingredients, you know, for nearly $70. But that's just myself. Like I said, there are discount codes floating around. If you subscribe, you can get 10% off. You know, you can get free shipping if you buy a certain amount. So do have a look on their website. I do plenty of other products, you know, have a little peruse, see if anything takes your fancy, because we've already covered their fat burners. I think they've got some other products that they've got to send to us that we've got to check out. They do some interesting stuff, and like I said, I really do like this formula. I think it's comprehensive from an ingredient standpoint. My only nitpick with it is those dosages could be higher. That's it. And the D-aspartic acid, you know, if you love it, you love it. If you don't think much of it, you don't think much of it. It's in there as a bonus, I guess. Look at it that way. But yeah, that's my experience of it. Obviously, nothing negative to say about it from a experience standpoint. You know, I haven't noticed any bad side effects from using it. So yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much more to say on it other than it's a decent product. It could be better. It could be cheaper. But those are my effects with it. Use that to your own discretion. But thank you guys for checking in for another review. You know, we do appreciate it. We do appreciate the fact it is something a little bit different, but we are trying to broaden our horizons a little bit to pick up new viewers, you know, see if anyone's interested in these other supplements, you know, fat burners, test boosters, whatever the case may be. But like I said earlier on, let us know your thoughts down below on this product. Is it something you'd pick up personally? Do you use any testosterone boosters? What's the best testosterone booster you've seen to date? All the usuals. And as always, stay making gains.